All right, so we've got about 325, maybe 350 feet of 1/2-inch yellow ag hose stretched out on this job right here. So just walking along to show you where it goes to, tied up to the rig. But one of the things that I want to do is show you how much actual solution or fluid, be it water solution or whatever, is actually left in your hose. So makes you think, boy, where is that stuff going, and how can I keep from either wasting that or dumping it into landscaping, those situations. So my trailer's out there, but because we've got about a 12-foot drop in height, my hose is going to drain out real well whenever I disconnect it from the reel, so I can actually show you how much fluid is in that hose. Now I've left this fluid under pressure that's in the hose. The ball valve is off over at the end of the drone, so whenever I unhook it here, we'll wind up seeing a little bit of a splash, but I felt that I needed to leave it under pressure so that we'd get actually fair and equitable draining of the fluid that's coming out of the hose. So I'm going to actually walk back up the hill here, go through the gate, and disconnect the quick connect from the bottom of the drone, which is then going to break the vacuum and allow the hose to empty out and drain into the 5-gallon bucket. As you can see, we're really getting a lot of fluid coming out of here. It's more fluid than a lot of people realize that's left in your hose. Once this thing quits draining, we'll have about 3.5 gallons of fluid in here, and this is a roof mix. I think we're shooting this at about a 45% mix for this very, very dirty tile roof. It's a lot of bleach. It's a lot of 12.5% SH right there. And we just see so many guys that are going out and shooting this thing out on into the landscaping, you know, up on a tree, trying to purge their hose to get rid of the excess solution, or just spraying it out on the roof where it's not needed. This is going to go into the gutters, eventually wind up in the landscaping. This is why it's so important to understand your flow rate of your pump, how much you wind up spraying, how fast you can spray, and how you need to anticipate the end of your spraying, so you can holler back at your helper and say, hey, turn me to water. Whenever you know you've got about 3 minutes of roof left or 2 minutes of roof left, say, hey, put me on water. Now there's even an equation we'll show here at the end, because we're essentially calculating the volume of a cylinder. I'll leave this up here at the end, but one of the things we want to point out about the volume of fluid in here, it's more than a lot of people think. And use your chemicals responsibly. Don't waste them. Don't put them out in the landscaping where they don't need to be put out. A lot of people just keep spraying until they get water, and they're wasting a lot of bleach and potentially causing landscape issues by putting this chemical on the ground. Hey, thanks for listening. We appreciate you listening to the Spray Wash Academy information. Please feel free to reach out to us if we can ever help you. Thank you. Bye-bye.